If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Brooks reminds me a lot of Al Kaline, except that I do remember one time Kaline apparently made an out, put his batting helmet in, and it came back and broke a finger, I think, at a pretty crucial time. Brooks never lost his composure, never ever showed emotion other than the fact. I mean, one of the great stories is, and Boog and I laugh about it all the time, it's 3-3, last game of the season, nothing really riding on it because we're not going to go to the postseason. Jim Harden's pitching, man on third, 2 outs. Brooks takes a couple of steps, catches the ball, makes a throw a little bit high. Boog goes up, comes down. They call the guy safe. Brooksy taps his glove twice, runs into the dugout, puts his glove away in the locker room, and gets ready for the next season. I mean, Harden is going, I just lost, but it's not that Brooks didn't care. And probably the ultimate compliment, when I was 19, I got to the big leagues, and Gene Woodling's our hitting instructor. Now, Gene was a teammate of Brooks, and Gene was a very outspoken guy. Remsen Quarter, Ohio, farmer. He could grab your wrist, and you felt like you weren't getting away. And he looked at Brooks one day, and he said, you go 0 for 4. You're so dumb. You don't even go home and worry about it. Now think about that. That's probably the ultimate compliment for somebody who's going to play almost every game of every year. Because you're going to play every game of every season. 0 for 4 doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean you didn't want to do it. You were prepared. You take your best shot, and you do it. And then I think Gene Woodling's the same guy that told Brooks when he was running around the locker room after he went 4 for 4, he goes, you know what? You're not going to go 4 for 4 every day. So I think another thing that Brooks had, and as did Cal, is humility, and it goes a long way.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.